Hey friends, it's Miss Virginia here with our good friend Pete the cat. We're gonna do another math video. We have another math video about adding, putting things together, and we're gonna try taking things away, which is subtraction, or to minus a certain number. So we're going to decompose numbers by subtracting some buttons away from Pete. So we're gonna start off with Pete having, here we go. 1, 2, 3 buttons. So Pete has 3 buttons. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So Pete has 3 buttons. I'm gonna write 3 buttons, and we're gonna take away 2 buttons. So we're going to subtract or minus, that's the minus sign. So I remember that because plus was like this, we put together. To minus, we take away. So it's just the bar left. So we add, we put things together. When we minus, we take away. So we're going to take away, subtract, or remove 2 buttons. 2 buttons. So 3 minus or subtract 2. 3 take away 2. And how much is that going to equal? What is that going to be? So we have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take away 2. 1, 2. So I took away 2. There we go. And how many buttons does Pete have left? Pete has 1 button. Pete has 1 button. So 3, take away 2. 3 minus 2, or 3 subtract 2 equals 1, or leaves us with 1. So when we minus, it all is the same thing. Take away, subtract, remove. We are left with 1. So 3, we had 3 buttons. There it is, 3 buttons. Minus 2, take away 2, 1, 2. Equals 1. There's 1 button left on Pete's shirt. All right, let's try another one. Let's start off with 2 buttons. Let's do 2 buttons for Pete. So we'll put 2 buttons on Pete. All right. So we'll do 1, 2, minus 1. Let's see how much that equals. So we're gonna have 2 buttons, 1, 2. We're going to take away 1 button. So we have 2 minus, we're gonna take away, not add, we're gonna take away 1 button. All right, ready? We're gonna see how much that equals. 1, 2. All right, say goodbye to 1 button. All right, 1 button is gone. How many buttons does Pete have? How many buttons are left on Pete's shirt? Pete has 1 button left. So he had 2, we took away 1. Now Pete has 1 button left. So 2 minus 1, or 2 subtract 1 equals 1. Pete has 1 button left. He went from 2 to 1 because we took 1 away. All right, let's try another one. We'll do 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pete has 4 buttons. 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 buttons on Pete's shirt. We can take away, let's take away minus 2 buttons. We'll see how much that equals. 4. We're gonna take away 2. We're gonna see how much is left, how many are left. 4 subtract 2 equals, let's see, 1, 2 buttons. I took 2 buttons away, and Pete has 2 buttons left. So we had 4, and they took 2 away. So I have 2 fingers right here, and I took those away. He's left with 2. All right, so 4 minus, or take away 2, equals 2. Pete had 2 buttons left. So we had 4, we took away 2, and now there's 2 buttons left. All right, we'll try another one. We'll do 4 again. Let's do this. There we go. We'll do 4 buttons. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 buttons, and we're gonna minus 3 buttons. We're gonna take away 3 buttons. So count 3. 1, 2, 3. So Pete had 4 buttons. We took away 3 buttons. So we have 4. We took away 1, 2, 3. He's left with 1 button. All right. So 4 minus 3 equals 1. And we know that, like I said, when we add, plus, add, we bring together. So we put things together when we have the plus sign. But we have a minus sign. It's just one line, and that's when we take away. So when we take away, we have the minus line, and we see what that equals, how many are left, or how many are brought together. So in this one, we can do, let's do one more. And in this one, Pete's gonna have 5 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta squeeze one more button on there. 5. Pete has 5 buttons. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buttons. All right, so we're gonna have 5 buttons. I'll write 5. And we're gonna take away or minus or subtract 5 buttons. We're gonna take away all 5 buttons and see how many buttons Pete has left. All right, so 5, take away 5, or 5 minus 5. Let's do that. Let's take away all 5 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pete has how many buttons left? How many buttons are on Pete's shirt? 0 buttons. Pete has 0 buttons left. If we have 5 and we take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's nothing left. It's 0. So 5 minus 5 is 0. There's none left. All right, so I hope you practice doing subtraction, taking away from a group. You can do this with cereal, paper clips, blocks, cars, socks, anything you have in your house, and you can practice making groups and taking a certain number away and seeing how many you have left. That is subtracting or decomposing numbers. Bye-bye, friends.